Huge congratulations on making it this far in both your athletic and academic journeys. It takes a lot of hard work, commitment, and resilience. I've had the chance to briefly work with 3 of you, and I know you're all going to do great things wherever you go next. Now, I promise I'll try to keep it quick so we can get this game going, but I want to take a moment to recognize 3 amazing girls. They are not just great basketball players, but even better human beings. These 3 have made coaching so much fun, pretty easy most days, and incredibly rewarding. All right, I'll start with Abby. Abby, you can come up. And I'll get Matt and Stephanie, you can come up as well. Abby is kind, quiet, and reserved. But for those of us who actually get to spend time with Abby, we know she's one of the funniest kids without even trying. She cares so much about her teammates, about getting better, and about doing things the right way. Abby has probably put up more shots than anyone who's come through this program, and that definitely did not happen by accident. She's almost always the first to grab a ball and start getting shots up before practice even begins. She's the kind of kid who will try to do exactly what's asked or die trying. Abby, thank you for being so coachable and for getting as much as you do. I really appreciate everything you brought to this team, and I cannot wait to see what you accomplish next. Next up, we have Maddie White. Maddie's strong-willed, passionate, and loyal to her teammates. Maddie and I haven't always been sunshine and rainbows, and honestly, we both are okay with that. I think that's made our player-coach relationship even stronger. I've made her work for everything she's earned, and she's just stepped up every single time. One of my favorite things about Maddie is how much she genuinely cares about this team. She's the one explaining drills when I didn't explain them well enough, just because she wants everyone to succeed. Maddie's always up to the task at hand, and she has come clutch for us more than once over the last 2 years. Maddie, thank you for pushing yourself, for trusting the process, and for always showing up for your teammates. I appreciate everything you brought to this group, and I can't wait to see you in Panther Green next year. Okay, let's bring out Ella Hoyt and her parents. Ella's a special player, and not just because of her skill or talent, but because of her effort and off-the-charts work ethic. It is rare to see someone who can go that hard for that long and still want more. Ella's the kind of kid you have to kick out of the gym because she's already put up 600 shots and still is not satisfied. I've been rebounding for most of those. She shows up every day ready to work. ready to compete, and ready to lead by example. That makes her easy to follow, because when people see how hard she works, they naturally want to match it. Ella's a competitor in every way possible. She brings it, even when we're just playing Money in the Bank, but she's yet to win that. She's always learning, always growing, and honestly, she's usually her own toughest critic. Most of the time, she already knows what she needs to fix before I even see it. Ella, thank you for your energy and your intensity. You show up, work so hard, and raise the bar for everyone. You push us all to be better, and I'm excited to watch you crush it next year. Okay, before I close, what makes the three of you so special is that you all lead in different ways. Abby leads with how much she cares, Maddie leads by doing whatever is needed, and Ella leads by setting the standard every single day. It's been my honor to be your coach. This team is better because of you, and we are so proud to call you our seniors. Finally, I want to thank the real MVPs, the parents. This has been one of the most supportive, generous, and kind groups of parents I've ever worked with. The environment you've helped create for these kids really makes a difference. So thank you, Matt and Stephanie, Leah and Brad, and last but not least, Ryan and Lori. You're the best team manager ever. Thank you.
And we are live here on Maritime Athletic Profiles for this senior night matchup for Grammar High taking on the visiting Lockview Dragons. And had a chance to look at the senior ceremony tonight for Grammar, honoring 3 players in this one. Maddie White, Ella Hoyt, as well with the older of the Sanktons here. And pretty awesome playing with your sister, Abby Sankton. Has had a 3-year career here at Grammar and able to play with her sister, Molly Sankton. It's always a pleasure for her. And Maddie White, one of those players who got the call up to varsity in grade 9, been a staple player for Grammar over the past 4 years. And she recently committed to UPEI, so be interesting to see her in her next part of basketball as this game gets underway. Dragons going to start with possession. Angel. And it's no secret if you've been on Maritime Athletic Profiles this year, catching some games. I've been the one calling quite a few of these Lockview games in this season, and early there's a set of sisters on the Dragons. Isabel Ralph getting the first points of this game. Grammar been one of the top teams in the province this season, but a travel coming up there on Legier. Dragons moving in the other way. LePage. Avery McFarland lost the handling there. Legier takes it. Redeems herself for that travel momentarily ago. White sends it back to the point. Abby Sankton. Nothing there for Grammar so far. Avery McFarland on the left. McFarland waits. Hits it in the middle. Angel there. And Angel been one of the best players for the Dragons this season, and on Lockview's senior night wasn't able to put up any points in that contest, so to get some early has got to feel good for her. And there's the first points on the board for Grammar High. Molly Sankton putting those ones on the board. Minute and a half, both teams hitting baskets so far. There's a block from Maddie White. McFarland got her own rebound. Couldn't get that one. Grammar moving along the right side. Sent down to White. Put that one up. Can't be buried. Rebound there for Legier. Ties this one up at 4. Emily Ralph, the other Ralph sister, sends it to McFarland. McFarland puts that one up. Rebound comes back to Grammar. Here's a chance. No basket there. A travel called for El Hoyt. Dragons going to take possession behind the net. Angel puts it through the middle. Ralph. Emily got it to her sister Isabel, now to Angel. Isabel Ralph at the point, sends it to her sister. Shot clock ticking down. Angel gets it in the middle. Angel puts that one up. A beautiful basket from Angel. Here's a shot from 3 for Grammar. Won't fall for White. Hoyt gets a chance and buries that one from 3-point range. One of the top players in Nova Scotia gets back-to-back right there. What a sequence for Hoyt there. And just like that, Grammer's got a 3-point lead. Hoyt, an Acadia commit for multiple years now at this point, and you can see why early in this game. She's already got 7 in this first quarter. 6.5 still to go. Isabel Ralph shoots from 3 off of the rim. Grammer now. Hoyt tried to get it to Legier. Sent out of play. Gonna get a chance for both teams to regroup. Some substitutions being made on both sides of the ball. Emily Ralph. Avery McFarland takes it for the Dragons, moving through the middle. More subs being made, a quick one. Abby Sankton right back into the game. A short bench tonight for Grammer, despite it being home. Only 9 players on the squad. Emily Ralph gets it to the middle. Lyric LePage. Page, a former West player, playing her senior year here at Lockview. Had a great defensive season. A foul coming up. Chance at the line here for Grammer. Shooter's going to be Abby Sankton. Second shot coming up. Can't be buried there. Ends up coming to Gray. Taken away by Legier. Moving in is Hoyt. 3 players there on the Dragons to stop her. Lauren Jeans stops that one. To the right side, Gray. Didn't see that one coming. Ball out of play. We'll have to see if the short bench can affect Grammer in this contest. They got a 3-point lead here, trying to make it 5. That chance rolled around for Molly Sankton. Dragons gonna take over. LePage at the point, sent to the right side. Isabel Ralph. Moving in, gets it to Gray there. Gray puts it up, getting on the board. Sent back to the point. Hoyt shoots from range and is good, already in double digits on the game. That one is buried by Isabel Ralph. She's got 4. Out of play there. Isabel Ralph to make the inbound here for the Dragons. Lauren Jeans sent back to the point. That one can't be buried for Isabel Ralph. At range, Abby Sankton gets it off to Hoyt. Hoyt, 10 on the game already. Here's a foul coming up. Going to the line, Carly Williams. Trying to get on the board for the first time this game. LePage back into the game, as well as McFarland for the Dragons. Lauren Jeans and Ava Manley to the bench there. First shot won't fall there for Williams. Second chance. Able to make that one. Inbound coming from Emily Ralph, down by 3. All seniors out there for the Dragons except for Peyton Founds right now, matched up with a pair of the Grammar seniors on their senior night here. Rebound battled there, taken by Emily Ralph. Moving in as McFarland gave in to Lyric LePage there for the basket. Back to a 1-point contest here, super close first quarter. Molly Sankton to the corner now. Phillips, she gave it to Abby Sankton, lost the handling there. Angel trying to give her squad the lead, and will. Calla Angel, 6 points leading her squad, and that pass is made to White. Grammar trying to take the lead right back. Here's a chance for Legier, and they will, no doubt about it. Back and forth start, under 3 to go. McFarland gets it to LePage. Angel takes it at the point, moving into the paint. Foul coming up on Grammar. Angel to make the inbound pass, gets it. Peyton Founds. LePage. Shot from range won't go for Emily Ralph, out of play, and the Dragons gonna stay with it again. Only 5 on the shot clock. Shot from range from Founds, able to hit it off the rim, but rebound ends up going to Peyton Phillips. Grammar trying to break out. Phillips takes it. Phillips gets it to Legier. Not there. Lockview wants that lead back. McFarland on the left side. To the point, Angel. Angel fires from range off the rim. Spin move there, trying to get out of the zone. Molly Sankton running out of time here. Boyd able to get across in time. Moving through the middle all by herself, gets it done. 12 already in the first. I mean, the Dragons have 16 points. It'd be a competitive game if it was a 1v5 right now with a player like her on the court. Foul coming up against Grammar. When you got a player like Ella Hoyt, you know, she's had experience playing basketball on Team Nova Scotia and plenty of experience in this league. It almost feels like you have a chance to compete no matter who you're playing against. And that's exactly what the Acadia Axe women have seen recruiting her. Even with how long ago it was, pretty rare for somebody to be picked up that early by a university around here, especially one with a big program like Acadia. Rebound comes to LePage there. Foul coming up on the Acadia commit there, Ella White. They'll check her out of the game here. Carly Williams in for Grammer. LePage going to make the inbound. McFarland opens up on the left, defended by White. Gets around for a second, lost the handling. Comes back to the point. LePage lost the handling. Covers her mistake. Pass to Angel. Not there and not able to hit the rim. Got to shoot shot clock. Was at 1. But ball ends up going to Grammer out of play. 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter of action. Still a 3-point game. Grammer trying to extend the lead now. To the right side. And Lockview will take over again with a chance to tie it. LePage takes the inbound from Angel. Williams tried to defend there, ends up in the hands of McFarland now. Multiple steps made from McFarland. So ball ends up coming back to Grammer. One of their last chances of the first. Spin there. No good for Peyton Phillips. Angel through the middle, 15 to go. LePage fires from range, trying to tie it off the rim. Sent to the right side by Katuntes. Another 3 off the rim. LePage. Katuntes fires. That one is blocked, and that'll do it for the first quarter of action between these two squads. 19-16 for the home team here, Grammer High, over the visiting Lockview Dragons. Will be back in just under 2 minutes for that second quarter of action. Second quarter of action, Grammer starting with possession. White off the pass from Williams. Legier, basket won't count. And if you didn't tune in to that first quarter of action, honestly, this second quarter isn't worth watching yet. I would take it back, rewind to the start of the stream, and get that full experience for that first quarter of action. What a nail-biting first to start this one. 19-16 coming into the second, and the lead is extended there to 6 points after a 3-point shot. Carly Williams, the first points of the second quarter for either squad go to Grammer. McFarland along too, able to make that one. Her first basket of the game. Shot from range is good. Abby Sankton getting on the board. Back the other way, another basket. Another three-point chance. This one from White won't go. Rebound taken is good for Molly Sankton. Back the other way, the Dragons. Not made. Foul being called. Inbound pass behind the net. Emily Ralph, the passer. Back at the point, here's a shot. Not there for Isabel Ralph. Three-point shot. Not there. Taken by Williams. Foul coming up. Isabel Ralph taking the foul there. Going to the line, Molly Sankton. A timeout being taken here. We'll take a short little timeout on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Grammar starting to pull away a little bit. So Lockview trying to stop that. 27-20 when we come back at the free throw line. First shot made there for Molly Sankton. Able to make them both. She's got 6 on the contest, 4 in this second. As Grammar is up by 9. Here's a shot from range. Didn't have the distance for Emily Ralph. Back the other way. Dragons again. That one from range won't go for Isabel. Emily Ralph spinning. Back to the point, LePage. Lyric LePage with 7 on the contest so far, leading her squad. Comes back to Williams. Hoyt with a three. Not there. Out of play. Emily Ralph off to McFarland. Into the corner, Isabel. Thought it was kept in momentarily by Molly Sancton. Ends up going out of play. Angel back into the game for the Dragons. Yeah. Emily Ralph with a spin there. Able to get on the board for the first time this game. We're back to a 5-point differential, and Lockview's got the ball again. Angel took it. Isabel Sisters passing back and forth, comes back to Angel. And that foul is coming up against Carly Williams. So 14 on the shot clock for the Dragons in the offensive zone. Emily Ralph gonna check out Josie Ludi into this one. Pass over shot for Ludi there. Will not get any chances out of that. Grammer gonna take possession. Williams makes the inbound. Sancton, that one was tipped out by Angel. Off the pass intended for Ella Hoyt. Sancton and McFarland have a battle there. McFarland wins it with Molly Sancton. Long 2-point shot there. Cannot fall for Peyton Founds. Angel tip there. Nice stop by Legier, but the Dragons come out with it again. That chance won't go. Now a foul coming up against Isabel Ralph, and she is not happy about that one. Looks like she's gonna check out for her sister here. Emily back into the game. Nearing the halfway point of the second quarter. 4 points separate these teams. It was a 9-point lead for Grammer for a little bit in the second quarter, the largest lead of this game. The Lockview has been chopping away at it. Some big plays on defense, but a foul coming up there. And Emily Ralph gets that one just as she checked in off her sister's foul. And the looks like shot coming up here. Nothing there on the first one for Abby Sancton. Able to make the second. Only Ralph gets it to Cal Angel. Ludi. Angel. That shot will not go. 4 Founds. Williams. Ball on the ground there. Comes out with Angel. McFarland on the left side. Travel called on her. A timeout taken by Grammer. We'll take a momentarily timeout here as well on Maritime Athletic Profiles as we are at the halfway point for the second quarter when we come back. Hoyt going to make the inbound. Legier ended up suffering an injury on the other side of the court as we took that timeout, and she's getting taken care of over on the bench with a lower body injury. Taken away by Angel there for the Dragons. That basket is made. But hope to see Legier being all right. I mean, they already have just 9 players coming to this game. Chopping it down to 8 is never fun, but obviously losing a player like Legier for potentially the rest of this game and maybe more in the season would be a brutal loss for Grammar in this playoff push. Emily Ralph. Dragons down by 3. Long range shot off the rim there. Comes out to Angel at the point. LePage takes it. She's made some big ones in this game already. Taking that shot. Not able to be buried. Deep pass up for White. Comes back to the point. Abby Sankton gave that one off. Hoyt moving in. That shot can't be buried. LePage. Angel steps back here off the rim. Long pass, sister to sister. Foul being called. Shot won't count. But Molly Sankton will have 2 shots from the line. Able to make the first. Already had a 2-for-2 opportunity in the second quarter from the free throw line, trying to recreate that, and will. 6 on the quarter, 8 on the contest now for Molly Sankton. Katoon Tez now gets called on a travel. Lyrical LePage with the steal. Can't be buried. Angel rebound was taken by her. The pass couldn't be made for McFarland. Grammar up by 5, trying to extend it. Hoyt. White back to the point. Ella Hoyt now for 3 is good. Her first points of the second. She had a strong first. McFarland off the rim there. Hoyt now looks around. Gets it to the corner. Here's a 3-point shot again. That one coming off the hands of White wouldn't be buried. Up by 8. Still even with that missed shot. LePage sends it to the other side. Dragons trying to chop away at that lead. McFarland moving in. McFarland with a chance off the rim there. Rebound comes out to Molly Sankton. Sankton sent it to White there. Ends up getting fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Chance to make it the largest lead of the game so far for Grammar. And it would be huge for them to try to carry this in to halftime, as we only got 2 minutes, a little over, to go in this first half. First shot can't be made for White. She can still tie the largest lead in the game for Grammar with this free throw shot, though. And she will. The UPI commit had some good plays on defense so far in this half, just the points haven't been coming for her. So gotta feel nice to at least make that second free throw shot. See if the baskets start flowing now for the senior Maddie White. Katuntez moving in, lost the handling there. Grammer takes it. Hoyt. Abby Sancton. Another one of the seniors lost the handling that time. Jatea Gray. Gray gets it up to Angel. Angel tried to put it to the paint for LePage. Blocked by Hoyt. Great defense from her, not letting Angel even get that shot on net. Maddie White can't bury that one. Rebound taken for Hoyt, won't go. Third chance and one. Peyton Phillips. They got an 11-point lead, their biggest of the game, and a free throw shot coming here for Peyton Phillips, trying to make it a three-point play, but we'll take a timeout here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. 38-27, minute 20 left in the first half when we come back here at Grammar High. Chance on the and one opportunity for Peyton Phillips here. Able to make it. So Lockview has a tall hill to climb now, down by 12, and another mistake trying to enter the offensive side of the court. But does go out of play there for Hoyt. 1:11 left in the first half. Lyric LePage. Jatea Gray. Thought about it was Jeans. Angel back to Jeans. Back to Angel, lost the handling. Hoyt calling traffic there. That basket will not go for Abby Sancton. 40 to go in the half. Lyric LePage moving down. LePage sends it to the left. Angel takes a shot from range off the rim. Abby Sancton slows down play momentarily. Here's a chance off the bottom of the rim. Won't go for Phillips. Angel tried to get the pass, couldn't hold on to it. Still ends up in the hands of the Dragons. Here's a shot. Thought it was coming, but a double dribble for Jeans. 19.5 remain in the second quarter. A timeout taken by Grammar as they'll have one last offensive chance. And gonna try to talk to some of the seniors now for Grammar. And we're gonna talk to the rest of them after the contest, see who is available in halftime and get some interesting interviews out of the three seniors for sure. So not going to want to tune out for that, but as we bring it back to this game, 39-27 now being the score for Grammar, and what an effort by them in this second quarter. Came in to the second up by 3, and they were up by 9 at one point. Lockview had 4 to 5 offensive chances in a row before a Grammar shot, and they got the lead back down to 4, but all of a sudden Grammar came out of a timeout after Legier went down, and they decided to just start making shots to World's Content, up by 39-27 now, 12-point lead, biggest in this half, and they have the ball here with 19.5 to go. It's a great situation for them. Maddie White going to make the inbound pass. White. Hoyt through the middle, defended by Gray. Gray with some hard defense on one of the best players in the Atlantic provinces. Thought about shooting there. Here's a chance at the rim. Rebound won't go. One last chance. One last chance. Count it. A buzzer beater here at Grammar. We'll get a chance to look at that one on the replay. 4 shots were taken there. And who else would it be? A falling Ella Hoyt making that one. So we'll bring you back after this halftime. We'll see if we can get a chance to talk to one of the Grammar players, but pretty quickly here, everybody is flooded to the locker room, so it may have to be all post-game in this one, but absolutely want to get a chance to talk to all of them. But I wouldn't tune out in this halftime in case we get a chance to talk to them. So tune in, just 9 minutes to go. Keep it on your screen, whatever you're watching it on, and we'll be back at 9.
Test.
Coming out of halftime, Dragons gonna have the ball against the Grammar Griffins. And proof that Grammar is locked in on keeping the score in their favor. Tried to talk to at least one of the seniors in the halftime. Not a chance. They want to focus up. Make sure they come away with a win here. First basket of the half, though, does go to the Lockview Dragons. That one is made by Emily Ralph. There's a shot from range for Hoyt. Rebound comes to White. Won't go. She'll go to the line. Maddie White can't bury the first one. She was able to make the second shot at the free throw line, her first opportunity. Can't get that one to fall either. Score remains the same. But Grammar gets it back. Hoyt to White there. Now to the left side, shot from range. Not there for Molly Sancton. LePage lost the handling on that pass. Picked up by Molly Sancton. Basket made for Grammar, their first of the half. As Lockview goes down and scores one as well. Off the rim there. Wasn't able to catch the last Lockview ball scorer. Have to check that one on the replay when we get the opportunity. Angel's shot wouldn't go. A foul coming up here, travel, check that. Have to get back to play here, wait for a foul, and we'll find out who had that last Lockview basket. And you may even know at home that that basket was made by Avery McFarland from range. A three-point shot. The lead down to 9. Not the start Grammar wanted to the second half, but Lockview couldn't ask for one much better as it's out of play there. Ball sent out of play there. Just 8 players for Grammar now after the Legier injury in the second quarter. She was able to put up 4 in the first for her squad. Solid in the paint. Shot from Hoyt from range off the rim. Isabel Ralph. McFarland, that one won't go, but the rebound will to Isabel Ralph. Back to the point, thought about it was Abby Sancton. Moving in there was Phillips, nothing home. McFarland, LePage fires from 3 off the rim. Sancton's passing it back and forth, ends up coming to Hoyt. And she makes that one for her first points of the third. Back to a 9-point lead for Grammar. Isabel Ralph directing traffic. Fires a long 2. As close as it gets to being a 3-pointer. Hoyt. Long shot off the rim there. 6:20 remaining in the third as the ball went out of play there. Grammer possession. And loving to see the support in the comment section tonight. So far, looking like it's all for Lockview as a foul's called there. So plenty of support for Lockview. Let us know if you're cheering for Grammer. We want to know who's cheering for both squads in comment section here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. 7 points separate these teams, 14 on the shot clock. Taken away by the Dragons, Lyric LePage. Handling out of play. So I had the chance to look back at that basket I didn't catch earlier. It was Calla Angel for the Dragons. She's making the inbound pass here, trying to cut the lead down. To the left, pass between the Ralphs, and this one is good. Another long two for Isabel Ralph. Can't get any closer to being a three-point shot. I mean, you're definitely not disappointed if you're making shots and you're Isabel Ralph, but you wish you had to step back just a little bit further. This would be a three-point game. Still only 5 points separating these teams. We still have 15 and a half minutes of basketball as that shot wouldn't go. For Molly Sancton. Avery McFarland off the backboard there. Grammer takes possession. Carly Williams moving through the middle. Tipped out of play off the hand of Angel. Substitution being made for the Dragons. Ludian. Griffin's gonna make a sub as well. Abby Sancton in for Peyton Phillips. Williams. Ella Hoyt. Hoyt gets it again on the right side, sends it to the middle. White fired there. Would not go. Shot clock runs out. What a defensive stand by the Dragons. Able to knock off all 24 seconds. Now they have a chance on offense. McFarland in the paint. Shot from range off the rim. Not there. Shot put up, rebound, and one. Abby Sancton with the first chance. Molly Sancton with the rebound, and she has a chance for a three-point play. That one is good. Lockview trying to break out, struggling. McFarland, that pass is tipped up, out of play. The hands of Peyton Founds. Grammer trying to make it a double-digit lead again as they take it down. Alba Hoyt. Hoyt at the point. Moving in. Carly Williams for three. Fade. Step back. Good. Carly Williams. Her second three-point shot of the game. They've got an 11-point lead. Taken away right away by the Dragons. Not there. Rebound taken by the last point scorer, Peyton Founds. Angel. Back to the point, Ludi can't hold on to it. Crossing the middle of the court and a violation there with 3:17 to go. Subs being made on both sides. Sankton. Abby Sankton got it to Carly Williams. Hoyt. Williams moving in. Won't go there. Rebound opportunity. Not home. Third chance is in the basket. LePage got it to Founds. Ludi. Founds gets fouled. .245 to go, 11-point game in this third. Still lots of basketball to be played. Ralph into the middle. That one is good for Ava Manley, her first of the game. Nice chance for her off the bench is capitalized. They're down by 9, trying to make it a 12-point lead. From the left side was Molly Sankton. Ball goes out of play, and Dragons take over. Lyric LePage. Emily Ralph spins through the middle, puts that one up off the rim. Comes back to Emily Ralph off the missed pass. Can't get it to fall. Here's Abby Sankton. Carly Williams back to Abby Sankton. In the middle and one. Peyton Phillips. 11-point lead for the Grammar Griffins. Phillips makes that a three-point play. Emily Ralph. Left side. Now it's Ava Manley. Gray. Back to Manley. Fires from range off the rim. Sankton's passing back and forth. Comes to Hoyt. Williams off the rim there. Emily Ralph. Fake the pass off there. Another long two from her. Check that. The other long twos were her sister, Isabel Ralph. And it's Easy to get the twins mixed up there. Identical, both seniors this year, and wear numbers 2 and 3. Dragons down by 10. They're going to have the ball here with 44 to go. Starting in their own end, LePage will be the player to make the inbound. Gets it to Angel. Angel takes it up the right side, defended by Maddie White. Spinning there was Emily Ralph. Back to the middle, and going to the line off the foul is Callie Angel. First shot made there. Second one won't fall. 30 to go in the quarter. White. Shot from range. Off the rim for Abby Sancton. Angel, the chance alone. Doesn't even have a chance of missing on that one. A solid game from Angel. Running out of time. No shot to be taken for Grammar. And the lead has been cut to 7 points here by the Lockview Dragons, owning that third quarter. So 56 to 49 when we come back in favor of Grammar High on their senior night here. Sancton. Grammar trying to get back to the double-digit lead they came into the third quarter with. Into the middle. Maddie White can't get that one to fall. Shot from range for Lyric LePage. Not home. Hoyt. That one won't fall, and back in fourth play to start this fourth. McFarland gets called on a travel. With the big collision there from McFarland, you might not have expected that to be the call, but certainly the right one from the referee team here this evening. That one is good. Peyton Phillips on the board in this fourth quarter. First basket for either side. That one from range won't fall, but the rebound will for Avery McFarland. Physical basketball at the line here. Lockview's getting possession. Check that. There's a big group of players in the visual area, and when you see Lockview's bench like that, you think something must have happened in their way, but just a passionate team. They are able to make the stop on defense there. Angel in alone, makes no mistake. Cal Angel has been very strong in this game. 17 points for her squad. They're down by 5. McFarland tipped that one up. That one is tipped by Isabel Ralph. But Hoyt trying to put a dagger in the defensive stand by the Dragons, and she will. What a shot. Ella Hoyt proving once again why she's one of the best in the Atlantic provinces at this level. Williams gets it to Hoyt. Back to Williams, left side Molly Sancton. LePage. Isabel Ralph lost the handling. Grammer moving the other way. Up by 8, trying to make it double digits again. Maddie White there, able to make that one. Timeout being taken for the Dragons. 7:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead for the home squad, the Grammer Griffins. So when we come back, 63-53. Isabel Ralph. Family sent it to the middle, rolled for McFarland, but she'll get a chance at the line. First shot falls for McFarland. Able to make both. Hoyt steps back. Williams. That shot won't fall. Frustration boiling over on the Grammar bench and the coaching staff. Another chance for them. Sent back to Hoyt. Gets called on a travel. Lockview gonna take over. They've just been chipping away at this lead. They keep getting close and just can't get the lead. McFarland has LePage with her. LePage. Maddie White defending her. Gray. Lost the handling. Out of play here. Possession for Halifax Grammar. Molly Sankton. Carly Williams. Maddie White finds Hoyt there. Hoyt moving in, gets fouled. Chance at the line to regain the double-digit lead. Second shot for Hoyt. Can't get either to fall. LePage finding Isabel Ralph. Into the middle. Angel back to Isabel Ralph. Making that basket. 6-point game again. Really anybody's contest right now. That one comes to Hoyt in the paint. Lead goes back to 8 points. Angel now moving through. Beautiful from Calla Angel. Carly Williams driving through. That chance won't go. Rebound is able to fall. Molly Sankton. That chance blocked off the hands of McFarland. Now Grammar taking it again. Mispassed. Hoyt looking for Molly Sankton. 67-59 here. Under the halfway point of the fourth. Angel to make the inbound. Emily Ralph. McFarland missed pass taken by Maddie White. White driving here. Can't go. Deep pass up to Angel. Angel gets fouled. She'll go to the line. So you get a second look at that one. First one falls. Rolls into the net. 6-point game once again. The starters minus Legier out now for Grammar. And the starters out for Lockview as well. Here's a chance. Who else but El Hoyt? 8-point lead again. McFarland defended by White. Out of play there. Possession remains with the Dragons. Peyton Founds in for Isabel Ralph. Angel. LePage. Avery McFarland rolling now is good. That last basket from Emily Ralph cut the lead to 6 again. Into the middle, back to the point, wide open for 3. Off the rim, what a chance for Abby Sancton. Rebound opportunity, multiple chances for Grammar, and a and one comes out of it. Peyton Phillips. Trying to make the lead 9 every time. Lockview cuts the lead to 6. Grammar back down there to make a basket, and this could be a big shot for them. Able to be made. Phillips puts them up by 9. McFarland. Emily Ralph back in the hands of McFarland. Now McFarland drives herself, rolls. Will not go. Jump ball being called between Gray and Williams. Lockview stays in possession. Angel making the inbound pass behind the net. Gray takes it on the right side. McFarland. Pass tipped by Maddie White. What a job on defense she's had this game. Off the rim there for Emily Ralph. Foul. Still going to be possession, Lockview. All looks like there'll be shots here into the bonus. That first one won't fall for Gray. Gray's shots won't fall. But Lockview does stay in possession. That one won't go for McFarland. Out of play. Subs being made both sides. And timeout is elected to be called. We'll take a timeout here. 3:05 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. 72 points here for the Halifax Grammar Griffins. 63 for the Lockview Dragons when we come back. Along the right side, Grammer. Crowd passionate right now. At the end of this game, double-digit lead returns after that basket made by Molly Sancton. What a game for the younger Sancton sister. Isabel Ralph rolls, couldn't get any closer to falling in, but just will not go. Three-point shot. That could be the one that seals the deal. Peyton Phillips wasn't able to get any points in the first quarter, and ever since that second, she has been pretty dominant in this game. Legier went down, and her playing time grew quite a bit. Tipped out off the hand of Angel with just 1:53 to go and a 14-point lead. It's going to be hard to battle out of this one. This has been quite a contest here. There's 1:53 remaining. Another timeout taken, 77 for Grammer, 63 for Lockview. And we'll take a small break here, but want to make sure to remind you to tune in for the post-game interviews on senior night here with the three Grammer seniors. So we'll get to that after the contest, and we'll get to a small little break here on this timeout for just a second. Inbound pass, left side for Grammer. To the middle, rolls for Peyton Phillips. Ten just in the fourth for her. McFarland drives there, gets that one for the Dragons. Pass tip there. Grammer stays in possession. You can hear the slap from Isabel Ralph. Contact made on Peyton Phillips' arm there. Don't think that's frustration. She's just always playing an aggressive style of D. Hoyt gets it to Maddie White on the right side. Tip there. Poked out by McFarland. Grammer going to stay with it. Another timeout taken. We'll take one last timeout here on Maritime Athletic Profiles before we bring you the last minute of this game. Maddie White took the inbound pass. Hoyt shooting from range. Foul coming, and to the line she goes. Believe it'll be 3 shots for Ella Hoyt here due to where the foul was received. First one made there. And she's got 29 points. No wonder she's been committed to Acadia for so long. There's an and one for Emily Ralph. Trying to make it a 3-point play. Can't there. Possession stays with Lockview. Angel behind the net. Isabel gets it to Emily Ralph. And she's fouled there. First one made there. Second shot, Emily Ralph. Is made. Overpass there by Hoyt, as she was looking for Phillips. And another timeout in this last minute. Lockview takes it. And I mean, game already over, but these are some of the last regular season reps that we're going to see from both of these teams this season. Playoffs coming up, and I'd love to be able to tell you the schedule, but still some games left to be played around the league, and super excited to see how the matchups turn out. And it's been a very entertaining year of high school basketball, men's and women's, here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. And it's hard to predict who's going to come out with the title. I mean, so many close games between so many different teams throughout this season. It's really been one of the most entertaining seasons to watch in recent memory. Emily Ralph defended by Maddie White. Looks like somebody accidentally stepped on the court, one of the kids there. Ref didn't want to see anybody get squished, so blew the whistle before play started. McFarland. Isabel Ralph gets it to Angel. Into the middle, trying to find McFarland, can't keep it in there, as Halifax Grammar will take over. trying to just tick off time now. If you're Grammar, maybe not. Try to get one last shot. Angel took that one. Ralph's sisters pass it back and forth. Double dribble being called here for Isabel Ralph. So 22 to go. 82 to 69 is the score. Inbound pass. Looking for Hoyt. Into the corner, and still aggressive is Lockview. That one hit out by Isabel Ralph. With under 15 to go. Back to the point, Halifax Grammar. LePage tried to steal that one out of play with under 8 now. Back to the point. Molly Sancton off the inbound from Abby, and she'll dribble it out. That'll do it for this one. Halifax Grammar in their home gym, able to get the win here on senior night, 82 to 69. The final score in this contest. Going to try to get a chance to talk to all three of the seniors here for Halifax Grammar as we wrap up the end of this game. That'll do it here on commentary. I've been Ethan Greenham. We'll see you in those interviews momentarily. All right, back here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. We're here with Maddie White, we got Abby Sancton, and we got Ella Hoyt and the entire Grammar team. Exciting night here, senior night at Grammar High, and with this coming to the end of your regular season journey here at Grammar, how does it feel to end with this squad?
It feels great. We worked really hard all season, so it's nice to get a win on senior night.
Yes, I thought we worked really well tonight, and it was really exciting to get this win.
We're such a hardworking team, and it really proved off today.
Yeah, going back to you, Ella, I mean, you put up 29 in this game. What does it mean to be such a leader for this squad?
I like leading by example, so I feel like if I work really hard, I can help the rest of my team. I feel like we all did a really good job today, and we came out with the win.
Yeah, and in the pregame ceremony, we heard about your leadership as well, both of you players. And what does it feel to be the other two leaders on the squad as well?
I feel like we've had a really good couple practices last week because we don't usually practice as much, so it's been nice. We've been focusing on our defense, and I feel like we did that tonight. So.
Yes, we've been working really hard all this week, and I think it paid off this game, and hopefully tomorrow night too.
Yeah, absolutely. And lots of stuff coming up, end of high school. What are the plans kind of for you as you move into this new spot of your life?
Well, I'm excited to play at UPI next year, so that'll be nice.
I'm not really sure what my next steps are, but like I'll continue to have basketball as part of my life.
And I'm playing for Acadia next season.
Well, it's been a great time covering you guys this season here on Maritime, and we can't wait to see what happens in the next step of the journey. That'll do it here for this broadcast on Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll see you next time with Grammar High.